All right, guys, we have some leaks here. Now, this is hot. Literally just came in a few minutes ago. We have a few first gameplay leaks from Gin, actually. And we actually already know how his summoning animation will be looking like. So a lot of stuff to now interpret here. We gotta take a look at this. So let's start taking a look at his summoning animation. Wait a minute, let me quickly arrange it. So this is going to be how his summoning animation is going to be looking like. Pretty nice, actually, pretty nice, not gonna lie. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's quickly replay this. Let me turn on the volume a bit. Yeah, I like how he slashes all of the buildings in the background and stuff, and then he does his attack. Yo, this looks extremely nice, extremely nice. Now that is going to be summoning animation when you're basically pulling on his banner. Now let's take a look at his gameplay animations. This is going to be interesting. So this is the first gameplay which we have. Now we can see him doing his basic attacks. He does have something on the left of his HP bar. You can notice something which actually fills up, and it seems like this is going to be, I'm not sure what this is going to be. Unfortunately, this has no sound to it. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be the so-called impalement system which Gin actually has, or if it's, let's replay this, or if this is going to be, I don't know, like something else. So he does have something called stacks of impalement, which he inflicts on his opponents. This is very different in comparison to like Kaname or Ikaku currently, where they inflict actually stacks of bleed, which actually cause damage over time. This is something entirely different. So he's more or less, as far as I can interpret, more or less a burst type DPS sort of character who will basically stack up all of these stacks and then literally just do a lot of damage in one big blow. Let's say it's going to be interesting when he actually gets released. We're gonna cover his entire kit and how to play him and everything. But for now, this on the left seems to be pretty much the passive ability, basically the impalement. As far as I remember, he does have something based on leaks, of course. He has when he basically reaches these impalement points max, so it's going to be 100, I think. It basically is going to be activated, and as far as I remember, when he deals damage, he will basically deal damage equal to 400% of its attack to the enemy. This is going to be the massive boost which he gets. Apparently also special attacks, techniques, and field skills and stuff like that, counter attacks from allies and stuff, will all also contribute to apply the impalement points. But yeah, it remains to be seen how that actually turns out to be. Now, his animations look very crisp. By the looks of it, he has 3 stages to his technique, apparently. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case. It's probably going to be something like when he presses it and just uses it normally, it does something. And when he presses and holds the technique button, with, like, say, for example, you have these technique points, so you have 3 points, then he's probably going to do like an enhanced technique attack, I assume anyway, similar to how Aizen has 2 different methods of releasing his technique, or similar to how the technique, for example, works with Toshiro, right? Toshiro has something similar going on. When he does his technique, he then you then wait for a few seconds and then tap the technique button again to do enhanced normal basic attacks. So I'm assuming it's very similar to Gin by the looks of it. He's going to be a full assault type DPS thrust character. So he's going to fulfill the role of a Ikaku currently. It remains to be seen how he actually fits in with Kaname, for example. Since Kaname is a DOT type unit, he does provide the battlefield skill, obviously, but he's a dot unit. I'm not sure if Gin can actually fit in there. and do the justice for Kaname, but we'll see. We're gonna get Rangiko as well. Rangiko is going to be the first free-to-play Thrust support character, which we're gonna get. We didn't have a Thrust support type character until her, so it's going to be interesting to see what her kit is like. She's probably going to be very similar to how Momo is. Yeah, it's going to be interesting as well to see if Gin has similar damage potential than, like, for example, Aizen. Because Aizen fully maxed at A6 and W5 is just beyond broken. Like, literally, you don't even need a DPS anymore because Aizen is the DPS. So Gin being a DPS role character straight off the bat is going to be interesting because it's probably going to make him very strong. I don't know if he's going to be able to reach the limits or the level of Aizen, but yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. But anyways, that's the leaks which we have for now. Do let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about this. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.